Tuesday, June 23rd. Some more words from 1 John chapter 1, beginning at verse 8. If we claim we have no sin, we are only fooling ourselves and not living in the truth. But if we confess our sins to him, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all wickedness. If we claim we have not sinned, we are calling God a liar and showing that his word has no place in our hearts. I don't know about you, but I've experienced that human beings have an amazing capacity to fool themselves. Listen to this. I wrote it about 20 years ago, and it still resonates today. Mirror, mirror in my head, size 12, a model figure. Mirror, mirror on the wall, size 18, a figure 8 with all the rolls. In my head a great orator, in my head a teacher wise, in my head a stunning actress, a preacher and a dancer too. In my head I stun the people with the wisdom of my words. In my head my every entrance makes a few heads turn at least. In my head my all-round nature makes me indispensable. In my head a perfect mother, never will I lose my cool. In my head a perfect housewife, and hubby thinks I'm perfect too. Mirror, mirror on the wall, let me take another look. I'm not 19, I'm not size 12, I'm not a lot of things. This one thing I'm sure about, I'm me, that's all there is. Mirror, mirror in my head, there's nothing wrong with dreams. But this one thing I ask of you, don't let my secrets out. The thing about that reading is that if I fool myself about what I look like in the mirror, if I fool myself about how profound I am as a preacher and what an effect I have on the people in my congregation or on my children or on my husband, if I fool myself about those things, well, the consequences aren't that great. But if I fool myself about my relationship with God, if I tell myself it doesn't matter if I sin, or worse still, as John says, if I tell myself, actually, I'm okay, I'm good enough, I haven't done anything too bad, then there's a real danger that I don't depend on Jesus, that I think I've got it sussed, that I think I've worked it out. And that's the most dangerous place to be. But what John says is, if I keep short accounts, if I'm honest with myself and with God, there is more hope than anyone can ever need. Because this is the beginning of chapter 2. My dear children, I am writing this to you so that you will not sin. But if anyone does sin, we have an advocate who pleads our case before the Father. He is Jesus Christ, the one who is truly righteous. He himself is the sacrifice that atones for our sins, and not only our sins, but the sins of all the world. All I need to do is admit that I'm not perfect, that I make mistakes, and Jesus is there. And you know what? As the saying goes, Jesus knows me inside out, and he loves me anyway. Jesus sees my heart, and his grace covers me anyway. Oh, the other saying is, he loves me just as I am, but too much to leave me that way. He wants us to get to the point where the reflection we see in that mirror is just the reflection we both want to see. So my challenge today, go have a look in the mirror. See yourself. Think about how Jesus sees you. But if we work on it together, the reflection can be perfect. See you tomorrow. No fooling. Bye.